Alright, dito na naman tayo sa isa ko na namang podcast ko na naman. Well, medyo close at heart yung episode ko ngayon. Meron din naman close at heart, pero something that I experienced tapos nagre-relapse siya. So, marami akong say masasabi about this topic but it's essentially about porn addiction. Sorry if may mga batang nakikinig. I don't know why. Kung bakit kayo mapipili ng algorithm. Maybe dahil yung reels ko is Minecraft yung background. But anyways, yeah. Even kids. Even when I was a kid, I tried searching porn. Pero I wasn't really exposed to it at a young age. First time I saw porn or I learned about porn is grade 7. I think, yeah. Nung Koreanong tropa ko pa yung nagpakita sa akin, tas dun ko nalaman yung isang, well, sikat na site na ngayon. Hindi yung hindi yung black and yellow. It's more of the black and red na website. Alam nyo naman na yun if na-visit nyo na. But anyways, ayun nga, I would say na-experience ko din namang ma-addict to the point na parang ilang times in a day akong nagsasarili. Yun na lang yung gagamitin kong term para hindi masyadong weird kapag ano. Pero yeah, I've experienced that in my teenage years. Pinakamalala I would say would be during my high school days. Pero biglang nag-relapse during my college days apparently. But yun lang naman yung like background ko when it comes to porn and how I see porn nowadays is medyo, hindi naman medyo, negative talaga yung impact niya whether you like it or not. Kasi yung iba, sure, some people look at a naked body as an art. Well, to each their own nga naman, sabi nila. Pero, in my opinion, porn kasi is distorting how you see, well, for one, intercourse, your relationships, and even yung sarili ninyo. 'Di ba? So it affects the way you think and how you perceive things in terms of yun, yung sectors na sinabi ko kanina. How you see love making, how you see your relationships with others, most especially women or men. Pero ako personally wala akong masyadong experience with women being addicted to porn or women just watching porn. Meron akong mga kabatch and friends dati na nanonood sila kahit babae pero like it's more of a guy problem than women problem, at least in my own group of friends. Pero yun, for one, it will give you a certain expectation kung paano ba dapat ang love making. Siyempre, most of the time hindi mo naman malalaman kung ano yun unless napanood mo. There are rare cases or some cases na mauuna yung experience before the watching itself. So that's a bit fact kasi ibig sabihin bata pa lang kayo is nagkaroon na kayo ng intercourse. Pero yun, it affects your expectations towards things na dapat ganun yung mangyari. Well, in fact, it's very different to the actual sex itself. Another one is your relationship with women or with other people. Kasi makikita nyo sila as object na eh. Cause you see your satisfaction na lang dun sa, yun nga, yung sa sex. Tapos parang makikita nyo na lang sila as objects that you fuck, essentially. Sorry, again, kung may mga bata, pero this is an SPG episode. And of course, yung tingin ninyo sa sarili nyo, for one, lesser confidence in yourself. Kasi nga, wala kayong ibang nakikita kundi malalaking titi. So, yun lang naman kasi yung nasa porn. Rare, hindi ka naman magsa-search unless it's your kink. Again, to each their own. Unless it's your kink to see micro penises, then most of the time, a lot of porn sites and porn actors have a really big dick. Just to give you something na parang mapagpalubag loob, the average dick size, at least for Asians, is 4 and above. So actually 4 is decent, and if you ask me if size matters, it does. Pero not in the way you think of it. Me personally, it does matter kung masyado na siyang maliit. Kasi ano naman mararamdaman nung partner nyo or nung, kasex ninyo, 'di ba? If wala naman talagang nandun. So for me personally, anything above 3 is workable. Anything beyond 7 is medyo overkill na. You know? So, kasi may mga nakausap din naman akong mga tropa ko, ganyan, mga kaibigan ko dati na nasasaktan na daw sila. And other people enjoy the pain, other people do not. So, it just boils down to, whoever your partner is, if meron na kayong jowa, or whoever you have sex with. If binayaran nyo sila, then most probably, yes, mukhang ma-enjoy nila or magmumukha silang nag-e-enjoy. But yeah, essentially, if you're addicted to porn, makikita mo na lang yung mga babae or mga lalaki as an object for satisfaction, which is fuck na naman kasi you're just looking into the physical aspect of it. Tapos yung libido mo lang lagi yung nagwo-work. So it's not right to look at people as objects or sex objects. And again, to yourself, kasi nga ang mga nakikita mo is mga sexy, mga malalaki yung titi. So in a sense, bababa yung self-esteem mo. Which brings me back again to the expectation part. So, i-expect mo na dapat ganun yung magiging experience, dapat bilisan mo, dapat rat-ratin mo. Well, in fact, not every girl likes it fast. Most of the time is gusto nila mas mabagal kasi apparently mas nararamdaman daw nila. But yeah, anyways, hindi naman yun yung focus natin. It's not about sex, it's about the expectations and shit. So, hindi mo mamamanage yung expectations mo first time mo pa lang, parang dissatisfied ka kasi hindi yun yung napapanood mo or yung nakasanayan mo. And just a few reminders or siguro advice na lang din sa inyo how I got over it. Kasi at that time, yun yung mga sinasabi kong advice din is naranasan ko. Every time I saw women walking, mas nauuna kong tinitignan yung puwet nila, ganyan, yung boobs nila, kaysa yung muka. Like, literal, kung may nakita akong naka-shorts, fixated na yung mata ko dun sa legs, ganyan, fixated na yung ano. I mean, that's one thing that bewilders me about, people who oppress women or harass women. I've had my fair share of thoughts, bad thoughts, I guess, or basta yung mga dugyot na thoughts about people I see, but I never really had the urge to either touch or harass them or rape them. Sorry if trigger warning again. Nasabi ko na pero still like dun yung isang part na nagtataka ako eh. Like ba't hindi mo na lang i-jackal sa bahay o kaya maghipon ka tas magbayad ka na lang for you to have sex. Pero I guess it's the feeling that they crave, the rapists and yung mga nangmomolestya. It's the resistance, siguro it's the act itself na nagbibigay sa kanila ng pleasure, hindi yung sex, pero yung mismong pag-enforce nila dun sa victim nila. And yeah, it's fucked, but anyways, ganun na nga. So, some things I tried to do to help me get over my porn addiction. For one, may time kasi na nagbabasa ako ng manhwa na SPG. So, it was rated 18. I mean, SPG nga. Yung manhwa kasi na yun, para siyang ecchi na anime. If you don't know what ecchi anime is, it's essentially yung anime na hindi censored, yung makikita mo yung boobs, ganyan. Pero the private parts below, you don't really see it kasi parang shiny shit lang siya, ganun, na magpapakita dun sa frame. But yeah, essentially parang ganun yung binasa ko na manhwa. And syempre, dahil maganda yung story, other than dun sa mga sex parts, nasanay ako dun sa parang being exposed to that shit. Tapos, there came a time na parang hindi na ako tinatayuan. And the same is true sa porn. Parang in-expose ko lang talaga yung sarili ko para maging normal na lang sa akin in a sense. Though it's not like normal na yung sex ganun, pero like normal na yung porn na parang wala na lang sa akin. Tapos yun, hindi na ako tinatayuan sa porn. Lesser na rin yung parang addictive thing ko about it. Kasi there was a time na parang lagi pag nag-open ako ng tab, Pornhub agad yung tinatype ko. Tapos parang ang fucked up lang. The time that I realized na fucked up na or yun, addicted na ako sa porn, is nung nasa com shop ako, tapos nagre-research lang ako kasi I had to do something or I had to finish something and submit it. Pero yun nga, hindi ko magawa over the phone. So, I needed a computer. Tapos pag open ko nung tab, the first thing that comes to mind na i-type ko is POR. So, dun pa lang nalaman ko na, oh shit, what the fuck, like wala ako sa bahay. And like hindi ko naman ginagamit yung laptop ko or PC ko at that time to watch. I usually use my phone most of the time I mean, rare kong gamitin yung PC ko kasi like ang weird na nakaupo tapos ginagawa mo yun or unless malapit sa higaan mo yung monitor mo then nice I guess. Pero yun, dun ko na-realize. So one thing I did is expose myself na literal hindi ko napansin pero dahil yun nga lagi ako nagbabasa ng manhwa na SPG is medyo parang nawala na lang din sa akin. Another one is distracting myself in a sense na yung ginagawa ko is na-enjoy ko din talaga. So for example, you enjoy maybe gaming sa PC or sa mobile. Pwede rin naman, it's a sort of recovery thing na pwede mong gamitin kung ano yung na-enjoy mo. Pero me personally, it's jogging tapos going to the gym. That's one thing that helped with the urge to watch. Kasi nga minsan, 'di ba, parang wala ka lang naman nagagawa tapos nagkakaroon ka na ng urge to watch porn. Doon mo malalaman na it's an addiction already, 'di ba? Na parang kahit alam mong mali, gusto mo pa rin ginagawa. So in a sense, addiction na nga siya. Kasi alam mo nang mali, pero andun pa rin yung cravings mo para gawin. So nahihirapan ka and na-addict ka na talaga. So that's number two. Number three would be siguro having good quality sex with my partner. I mean, sure, sabihin nyo na like, kasi may jowa ka kaya nasasabi mo yan. But, yeah, in a sense, it did really help. There was some times na talagang natitigang ako kahit may partner ako. So, well, lalaki tayo. So, we have to relieve ourselves one way or another. So, nagsasarili pa rin ako pero not as much as before, 'di ba? Na parang kailangan ko maganto para makatulog, ganon, hindi. Like whenever we have intercourse, at least good quality 'yon. The next day I don't really have the urge to, masturbate or shit. Like hindi na ako nagkaka-urge kasi nga I had a good quality sex the other day, the other night, ganon, whatever you want to call it, pero 'yon. So that helps, having a partner and then really looking into the intimacy part rather than yung libido lang ninyo and yung pagkaraos, sabi nga nila, than the pleasure. You have to really connect with your partner and if you're really connected, much better yung experience. So, I guess my advice for that part or aspect would be look for a partner na aalagaan kayo. I'm surprised with a lot of guys nowadays na parang mas pina-prioritize lang nila na sila lang yung labasan and hindi yung partner nila, which is fuck. Kasi personally ako, if I know that my partner is already done, then dun lang yung time na parang ako rin, okay, it's my turn, ganun. Kasi nga, it's backed up by science din naman na and statistics na talagang mas matagal labasan yung mga babae. Pero there are some women na mabilis din naman labasan. So, lucky you, maybe. Or not lucky, depende. Kasi, syempre, kung masyadong mataas din naman yung libido ng lalaki, kawawa yung babae. Kasi, parang ang tagal na niyang, nilalabasan, tapos yung lalaki ayaw pa rin. So, that's something. You have to find the balance, right balance, and lean into body language whenever you're doing it. Kasi dun yun naman, I mean, body language never lies. Pwede niyang i-fake yung moan niya, pwede niyang i-fake yung eyes niya most probably, but the shaking, the what else do I notice? The shaking lang naman ako personally. Tas basta may body movement na makikita nyo na malalaman yung okay, she's done. So it's my turn. So just have good quality sex. Look for a decent partner or a great partner at least. Not just the sex, pero again, the intimacy part. If you really love the person, it helps. There's a deeper connection, if you will, dun sa act itself. And yeah, makakatulong talaga sa inyo if you have good quality sex kasi hindi nyo na maiisip yung porn and you'll have another or a whole lot newer perspective regarding the sex itself. Kasi hindi na lang porn yung basis ninyo, may experience na kayo. I'm not saying na para ma-overcome ninyo yung addiction ninyo is you have to do it out there like right now. Kasi hindi ko naman alam yung edad ninyo and yung syempre experiences ninyo. But all I'm saying is if you have the chance, try to talk to it. I try to talk to your partner about it. Maybe matutulungan niya kayo. Like i-open up ninyo na, babe, medyo ganito ganyan yung nangyayari, can we try this, you know, just tell each other your kink para naman mas masaya and mas, you know, mas enjoyable doing the act. So those are the things na ginawa ko para I would overcome them. For one is expose ko yung sarili ko to the point na manhid na ako. Another one is working out, you know, going in trainings or just distracting myself, being busy, being productive. That's another one. It takes you off that bad habit. Kasi essentially porn addiction is yun nga, addiction na siya eh. Parang smoking na siya, bisyo in a sense. Kasi nga anything that you do na alam mong mali pero you're still doing it, it's addiction. And then the last tip or the last thing that I did is having good quality sex and really connecting with my partner, which again increases your level of satisfaction and you appreciate life more. Mawawala yung perspective nyo na masama na nakuha nyo from watching porn. So I have to cut the podcast short kasi wala naman na akong sasabihin. But just to sum everything, you know, porn is really a problem. Again, backed up by statistics, Pilipinas ata ang pinakamataas ang consumption sa Pornhub. So that tells you a lot about us. But yeah, it distorts how we see, you know, sex. It distorts our relationships with other people, not just our, you know, significant other. And of course, it just lowers our self-esteem. Kasi nga, again, yung nakikita nyo is borderline unrealistic and syempre scripted naman talaga ang porn unless you watch the porn na ni-record dahil, you know, like ni-record patago ganun, so yun most probably hindi yun scripted. How do you call it, like homemade ba yun na category, I don't know. And then another one is it leads to lesser satisfaction kasi nga you'll have your expectations too high or too low or just, you know, unreachable. Hindi na feasible yung expectations ninyo. So in a sense, hindi na kayo masasatisfy. So those are just the things that I discussed. Hopefully you learned something and pick up something na magagamit ninyo. If you're addicted to porn, just try what I did. Hindi ko sinasabing gagana siya 100%, pero you know, you have to explore things that others did that worked, and if it works for you then good. If it doesn't work for you, maybe tweak it a little bit tapos i-tailor nyo siya para sa needs ninyo, then that's better. Yeah? So essentially, yun na yun. That's our topic for today. I hope, again, you learned something. And if you have this addiction, there are certain people who you can call. Or if you want, you can send me a message. Maybe pwede nating pag-usapan. Medyo weird though. Pero still, you know, tropa pa rin naman. Any viewer out there or any listener out there can reach out to me. Anyways, lagi lang naman akong, you know, nagche-check din ng phone and messages if ever na meron man kayong messages. Thank you guys for listening. And I hope you learned something. Paulit-ulit, tatlong beses ko na sinabi na I hope may natutunan kayo kasi feel ko naman meron. But anyways, yeah. Good luck out there. And first step is just stop it. Try to stop it, you know? Or expose yourself too much to the point na hindi nyo na rin lang gusto kasi nagsawa na kayo. Thank you guys. Bye!